Hello and welcome to another episode of Live Feed with your host Richard Santiago. Live Feed is brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying, so let them help you, and by Traveling Tech Teacher. Traveling Tech Teacher wants to remind you that school's in session, so drive carefully. A message brought to you by travelingtechteacher.com. So today we're going to make our ginger cider. Now the reason you want to drink items such as fermented drinks, such as ginger cider, is because it helps with digestion. It's got probiotics in them that help with digestion. Now, one of the main things you have to remember when doing this is you want to make sure that your hands are clean, all the utensils that you're using are clean and dry. Because you got to remember, when you clean an item, there's chlorine in it, and chlorine can kill this enzyme. So you never want to use water straight from the faucet, and you want to keep your hands clean as to not introduce any negative germs into the fermenting process. The first thing that you see on your screen is you see ginger. It's picked fresh from our garden, exactly the way we get it. As you can see, it's got dirt still on it and it's got leaves still on it, but that's the ginger as it comes straight from the ground. What you want to do is you want to clean it, get all the dirt off. Some marketplaces will sell brushes for cleaning, like potatoes and carrots, things that are under the ground. That type of brush is what you should use to clean the ginger. Then the first thing you want to do is you want to grate it. Grab a grater like the one shown on your screen, and you start to grate the ginger. I have a juicer, so I juice the ginger, and then I use the pulp and the juice to make the ginger cider. So the first thing you should do is cut the ginger into small pieces that you're able to either grate or stick into your juicer. After you're done with that, you want to get 10 cups of water. 10 cups of water and about 3 cups of sugar. Now, if you're a person that likes a sweet tooth, you can make a simple syrup. And what a simple syrup is equal parts of water and sugar. You boil that for a while, and then you stick that into the fermentation. That's if you like it really sweet. That would be my suggestion to you, is maybe get 4 cups of sugar, 4 cups of water, and create a simple syrup. What you want to do is place the sugar inside of the 10 cups of water, and make sure that water is cold, and place the ginger juice. What you see here is the starch from the ginger. If I'm not in too much of a hurry, I'll take that and I'll drink that separately. You can put it inside with your drink, or you can choose to drink it separately. All right, so now what I do with the pulp that's left over is I'll put it in a coffee filter, tie it, and place that inside of the water to boil. So I place it on high until it comes to a slow rolling boil. You don't want it to be aggressive. Just a small rolling boil is fine. In the meantime, what I'll do is I'll place the fermenting jar and any bottles inside the dishwasher without any soap, sort of to kind of sterilize it just before I put it in. You always want to do this. You clean your bottles, you put your bottles away, but when you're ready to use it, you definitely want to kind of sterilize them by putting them. I put them in the dishwasher, or you can. Some people place them in hot boiling water to sterilize them. There's different tricks, but just be careful that your bottles are not cold, because if they're extremely cold, or if they're any bit cold, when you place it in the hot water, it will crack. So you want to keep that from happening. But here's a look at the bottles, the different types of bottles I use. You can use any type of bottle that is airtight, because you don't want the gases getting out. Anything that soda might be in, or anything that is airtight, that will hold all the air in. After the ginger and the boiled water has come to the slow rolling boil, you want to let cool. Now this is very important also. You want to let cool for a long time. If I were you, I would let it cool overnight. Because again, if you place a hot boiling item into a cold jar, it will crack, and vice versa. The difference in temperature will crack. You want them to be the same temperature when you introduce the jar to the ginger solution. So pour the ginger into the fermenting jar. Again, we use the coffee filter to keep all the bugs and keep all the bad germs out, and you keep that there for 3 days. Now, don't forget to also place the apple cider drink. After you have all the juice separated from the apple, saran wrap the top of the container that you're keeping the apple juice in, and stick it into the refrigerator. Then, after you have poured the ginger solution into the fermenting bottle, then you want to place the cool apple juice. That's it, guys. And after 3 days, it's ready. You can start to bottle it up. After you've bottled it up, put a squeeze of lemon in each bottle, a short little squeeze of lemon, and please use fresh lemon, not lemon in a bottle. Fresh squeezed lemon. Use a plastic funnel. Use a plastic handle when working with this, because metal will kill the enzyme that's going to ferment this ginger drink for you. And the sugar from the apple will also help in the fermentation as well. So after 3 days, bottle it. After you have bottled it for 3 days in the refrigerator, you can then start to enjoy the drink. I want to remind you that Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago, is brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to helping survivors of bullying, and by Traveling Tech Teacher. For all your teacher resources, check out travelingtechteacher.com. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. And if you have not already, please follow us on Instagram at stopthebullying_together. That's going to do it for me today on this episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. Remember, anyone can wear the crown. Anyone can be a hero. So please be kind to one another and have a great day. Bye now.